Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
All right, buddy.
We are back for one of our favorite Monday night traditions. We are talking Below Deck. This is season 10, episode 8, The Captain and Camille. I feel like a lot more Camille than the captain. We do have some Captain Sandy comments. We thought maybe Captain Sandy might have been a little off this episode, to say the least, in some of the comments and even just how the whole thing played out. But we'll get to that. Um, This is the semi swan song, though, Bry. You were right. Camille is not going to make it through the season. Fraser finally fed up with Camille. He had photos of her not doing certain work. She was drinking before she was finishing her shifts, even though there were no charter guests. Still a no go in his book unless you're done your work. Just the fighting with Alissa, the fighting with him, even then started to kind of conflict with Haley. She's keeping up our boy, who's poor Tony, can't even get a good night's sleep. Just your reaction. I mean, we're gonna see her reaction next week, but what's your reaction?
I just think it was a long time coming. I feel like every charter, it was just boiling over and over. And even though we hated the last charter guest, like you can't act like that in front of clients. So it was the right move. And like the way Fraser was having like a battle within himself. Like I don't know why. Like I get like Alyssa was drunk and kind of being annoying at points, but she's definitely a better worker than Camille by miles.
Alyssa did not avail herself very well this week of explaining what had been going on, right?
Hmm.
When
Hmm.
Captain Sandy put her on the spot, she sounded much more of like a more petty, right?
Yeah,
Than
I agree.
actually she has real reasons to not like Camille and her as a worker. Didn't do a great job of articulating that. So it made it seem much more like it was a 50-50 thing. Um, Same thing with Frazier, like him not kind of speaking up and just kind of taking charge of it right away makes Captain Sandy put the blame more on him too, 50-50 on him and her. Obviously, though, by the end of the episode, when Fraser, and it's funny because, like, if you think about it, that night at the bar and stuff like that, where he like kind of makes his decision, nothing really happens, right? It's
Yeah.
not like a big fight, nothing dramatic. It's just like Alyssa talking to him, kind of be like, I don't really want to work with her anymore. And he's like, okay, cool. I don't like her either. The drinking thing added up. It was just, it made sense. But Captain Sandy was off this week. I didn't think that
Mm.
Captain Sandy was giving everyone really a fair shake. I think she was giving Camille the only
Yeah,
chance
I
and not
agree.
like sticking up for her good crew. And then by the end of that same charter, where she had had no issues with Camille, was fine with her being fired. So, what do you feel like? Do you agree with me here?
No, I completely agree with you. She woke up on the wrong side of the bed because she was just saying stuff. I was like, well, I don't know if I wouldn't even. I was like, Fraser is pissed, and like he had a right to be annoyed. Is it his fault? Yeah, but like,
His fault to an extent, I
yeah,
guess.
it's not totally. I would put maybe like 10% of the blame on him, if that.
Yeah, I mean, and you could see like when Captain Sandy told him as much
Hmm.
early on, he like stormed off. He was like, I
Yeah,
need a minute. Like, and you don't usually see that with him. Like,
right.
he fully disagreed with her, but again, handled it the right way and didn't like disagree with her in her face, like walks
Hmm.
away and does the whole thing. But like, yeah, she is going. I don't. Do you think she's gonna try to like yell or anything? Or she thinks she's just gonna take it?
Actually, she might just be kind of complaining. That's kind of how she seems in these fights. Like she like because especially because Captain Sandy was like on her side a little bit. I don't know. I kind of have a feeling that she's gonna go out with a bang.
I think she might just be a little more reserved to it. I think she might just be like, this is bullshit and walk
Yeah,
off, or just be
right.
like this. I think that's more so what we see. It's like, okay, whatever. Like the indignant. I've seen it. There's so many different ways people have left when they've gotten fired or left the boat. This one is a straight toss up though. I'm very curious about how she feels about like, is this like a big reality drama performance moment for her right now? Or is she gonna try to like maybe get back onto something else or another below deck season, or you know what I mean? I'm very interested what her trajectory is as a straight one and doneer, or like will she pop up again somewhere else?
Yeah, so that's what I was just gonna ask you. Like, do they recast these people, and then like, are they gonna bring in somebody new?
They don't. Well, yeah, they'll bring in someone new 100%. I mean, they still said there was like 3 weeks left. So I think we're only on episode 8. I mean, these seasons are pretty long. So we should be for 3 weeks. I mean, these charters usually only like 2-3 days, right? So they're probably
Right.
getting like 2 charters in a week. So there could be like 5 charters left. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Realistically. So They'll definitely bring someone in. They love to bring in somebody from past seasons,
Okay.
from med or from regular. So very highly a possibility, or they'll just get a new person. I'm not really sure what the scenarios are now, but like I'm watching med. I guess it's season 5. This is like after Hannah left, but even after that, they lost somebody and they brought even someone that was from another season, like a third stew. So like these kind of things like happen a lot. So we will definitely probably get some. We'll definitely get somebody new. I don't think for this charter though, because it's starting that day.
Hmm.
So they're going to
Yeah, that
do
makes
2
sense.
stews. That'll be a storyline the next couple episodes, right?
Yeah.
Uh, Rachel got the complaining people to like it, so the samosas were good. She did take a long
Yeah, I was gonna
time.
say super long on dinner. Like I would be annoyed too. That's a long at like dinner at 9, eating at 12.
Yeah,
And she was
I
making
don't.
like fucking cod.
Yeah, listen, I love Rachel. The food
Yeah.
was great, so they didn't complain. So I'm gonna clap, but way too long.
Yeah.
Let's tighten it up a little bit. Uh, Alissa having to babysit them 2 nights in a row. So I mean, again, big ups. That's not something Camille would do well, right? Like,
No, and the tip, I mean, we're gonna get to the tip, but like I would be pissed if I had to
yeah,
stay
we'll
up till
definitely get
5
there.
a.m. and deal with those people
Um,
multiple days and deal with get that shitty. And apparently that's a shitty tip from what.
yeah, well, for this season, it definitely is. So 20K was the tip. That's 1530 a person. I think our first one this season was like 35. So
It was high, and they said it too. Like trash, they trashed the boat.
well,
It wasn't
also for
like
the
they.
amount of work that they made people put in, they broke the shit out of stuff. The
Yeah,
idea is that you make up for that in the tip and stuff
and
like
the
that.
timing, like it'd be different if like they were, hey, I stayed up till 5, but I got an awesome tip.
The next charter seems like it's gonna be a lot easier though. Like the one woman's pregnant, and the husband, like the main guy, is like doesn't drink, so that's probably gonna like yeah, it'll be on the food a little bit more, but like you're not gonna deal with like needy drunk
Yes,
guests.
late, staying up late.
Especially the main two not being drunks will help because like the main primaries like drive like the mood, right? So
Mhm.
hopefully they're chill. Means Tony will be able to get a good night's sleep on this charter, which he deserves for his 5:30 workouts.
Well,
Turn parent
he's gonna be getting great sleep now if Camille's gone.
That's what I'm saying. He's got great sleep
Yeah.
now. Apparently he was like the dramatic weight loss too. It was like only a year ago that he was like fat, apparently, well, fat according to
Okay.
him. But so it hasn't been like this long time thing for him, which was also funny. Um, yeah. Overall, the my favorite part at the end, though, we did get a Jersey Shore edit. We're obviously not gonna
Mhm.
get anything until next week. But the bells tolling for Camille on the walk in, it's like dong, dong. I'm like, she's dead. Like she's literally. This is like the traders.
Bill, I'm actually shocked that they even said that she was gone. Like I thought it was gonna be like, and we need to have a conversation, and it would be like, and it would just end it there. Like she actually got the sentence out, which I was kind of
Camille,
surprised by.
you know what? I feel like Camille would be good for like the traders season 2. That's a
She's
Peacock.
annoying. I don't know. I don't.
You
She's
know what,
annoying,
dude? It's
man.
Peacock. It's Peacock, and now it's on. It's and come on,
Yeah,
come
yeah,
on,
maybe
synergy,
sure, but
Brian,
I find her just
synergy,
personality annoying.
synergy. She can get murdered, Brian. You can literally see her get murdered.
I'd be okay.
Okay, all right, cool. But for myself and Brian, thank you. Peace.